Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. Hey, we're glad you're here joining us on the Sunday slate. We got 3 games in the MLB we'll get to, but hey, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Also, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated that you're here joining us on the Sunday. As we always do, we'll get to the cappers, and then we'll get to the 3 plays we're covering on the diamond. Heading over to Ramon. How are you doing here today, Ramon?
Yeah, real good, guys. Good to be with you here, and we're ready for some baseball action here on a Sunday. So, got mostly a day card to cover here and get those winners out early here on Cover the Spread.
Definitely. Let's lots of day games, as they say here on the Sunday slate, and we got a few for you here to get us going. How you doing here on the Sunday app?
Yeah, speaking of a few we have, I'm particularly looking forward to this one I'm about to share, a game I'll be going to myself. So yeah, definitely looking forward to getting to the pick and the game. But yeah, let's get to it.
Nice. Definitely enjoy the game. And without further ado, let's get to the game the gal Al is going to. We got the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. This is Al's game. Get us started.
Yeah, the Dodgers sending Yoshinobu Yamamoto to the mound to face Joe Boyle here in Game 3 of their series in Tampa Bay. Definitely the better team here in my book, although off to a rough start on Saturday. I still got plenty of time to work their way back there. Had a great game on Friday, obviously. And I expect them to close this series out strong here with this pitching advantage. Yamamoto is the better starter in my book. Boyle has improved, has pretty good numbers, but again, just gonna go with Yamamoto here. Just think he's the better starter with the better lineup. The bullpen, although they did well on Friday, but still got some improving to do on their season, and still think that Yamamoto here puts them in a good spot to get the job done, even leave some room for error for that bullpen. But I'll take the Dodgers to come out and close this series out strong. I'll take the Dodgers here on the money line and run line. We're taking my Dodgers minus my good old -1.
Head on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Dodgers or Tampa here on Sunday?
No reason why Yamamoto can't go out there and perform well again here with that 2.5 ERA. I don't know if we've seen in his career yet what we're expecting from that tall drink of water, Joe Boyle. Looks good. He's got like the all airplane team. He looks good out there until he starts dealing. But the numbers are okay here so far with a couple of starts and 6 appearances. But feels mostly like a bullpen game here for Tampa Bay. We know they know how to bullpen in Tampa Bay for sure. So I think those truck a few pitchers out there. I'm going to end up on the under here in this one with Yamamoto and the Dodgers going up against Tampa Bay and a slew of pitchers. It feels like here going into the weekend action, the Dodgers had gone under in 8 of their previous 9 games on the road, including the season opener here where they beat Tampa Bay 5-0. So Yamamoto 7-14 to the under this season. I'm going to take the under with the Dodgers and Tampa Bay on Sunday.
For me here in this one, I agree. I'm going to take the Nerfy here in this one. I think Yamamoto can deal. And the only part that worries me, Ramon, is Boyle getting us 3 outs. Please, Boyle, just get us 3 outs for this Nerfy, because, as you said, he's been up and down a little bit. We've seen some signs of brightness and sparkness of Boyle and what he could be, but then we've seen some really ugliness where it's like, yikes, that is not good. So I think he can get us 3 outs here in this one on Sunday, and that'll get us the Nerfy in this one. All right, that wraps up the first game we're looking at. Let's head on over to game number 2, and we're looking at the Minnesota Twins taking on the Cleveland Guardians. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us started here in this one. What do you got for us, Ramon?
Yeah, you got Simeon Woods Richardson going up against Cantillo here for Cleveland in this one. And look, Simeon Woods Richardson definitely been up and down a little bit this year. Cantillo, when he's been in there so far, I think he's looked pretty all right. I don't know if he was an afterthought for Cleveland coming into the season. They're feels like they're going to need him here right now. But mostly I'm looking at the dominance that Cleveland has right now over Minnesota. Cleveland was riding a winning streak against the Twins here of late and doing a pretty good job, winning 6 of the last 7 meetings heading into the weekend over Minnesota. The Guardians had won those games. Cleveland had also won 7 of their last 9 at home coming in, and the Twins had lost 5 of 6 heading into the weekend, including 5 straight to Cleveland. So I'm going to ride with Cantillo here. I think Cleveland does have the advantage here. They're going to be a slight favorite, I'm pretty sure, here because of the direction things are going. It does feel like a lot of people are disappointed in Minnesota, the way this team is kind of their season unraveling here, and they've ended up being sellers here. So I expect there'll be a little bit of a cost here for Cleveland, but I don't think it'll be a huge price here. I'm going to take the Guardians at home against the Twins on Sunday.
Headed on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? Twins or Guardians here on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. Originally, I was thinking the over with these 2 starters, but you take a closer look, and they actually have pretty decent numbers against each other's lineups. Surprisingly enough, not the biggest sample size, of course. So both these lineups still do have some time to work on those numbers. So I think the better look, all that being said, would just be to take the Guardians team total over, and I agree with Ramon's look there. I just think that even if Richardson does have himself a good start, which I think they do get to him this time around, but even if they don't, they still have time to work on that Minnesota bullpen that hasn't quite been perfect on the season. Definitely, Cleveland has the edge there. And I think they can definitely get some offense going late if they don't get it going early. So Guardians team total over for me.
Yeah, and for me here in this one, I'm going to say yes runs first inning here in this one. I'm going to someone's giving something up early in this one. Richardson, he gets himself in trouble with the walk because he's giving up for 2.4 walks a game is his average. Last time out, he gave up 5 walks. Lucky he only gave up 3 runs. He only went 3 innings, but still, I think we see someone tease one off early here in this one, and we get a run. So give me yes runs first inning in this one on Sunday. Headed on over to game number 3 we got covered here on the Diamond for you. We're looking at the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Mets. Game I like. I'll get us started here in this one. Then we're looking at who's on the bump. We're looking at Carson Whisenhunt getting the start here for the Giants. We've seen his start earlier, his first start, and he went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, gave up a long ball, couple walks, 4 earned runs in that start. So not the start he wanted. So he'll be looking for some improvement. But against this Mets lineup, I don't see a whole lot of improvement for Whisenhunt. I think he gives up a few runs in his go. And then on the other side of things for the Mets, we got good old Frankie Montas on the bump, and he does the same thing. Look at his last couple starts. He's been getting raw, giving up hits, plenty. 8 hits, which is turned into 7 earned runs. He loves to give up the long ball as well, a couple home runs. I think this game turns into runs on both sides. I believe it's hot in New York as well. Having themselves a little bit of a heat wave, as they say. I think the temperature is going to be up in the mid 80s, wind blowing out a little bit. Yeah, give me the over here in this one, Giants and Mets. I know the Giants haven't been scoring a whole lot of runs, but here in this one with these 2 guys going, I think it's fireworks on Sunday in New York. Bring your glove to the ballpark day. Give me the over, Giants and New York. Heading over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, San Francisco or New York?
I still do have some concerns. What the Giants in this offense have just been atrocious, and they'd probably be back in it if they had gotten anything together here at the trade deadline. But it doesn't feel like they made the right move. So I do think the Mets will have a successful day here against Whisenhunt. I thought there was some things to like about him here, but it just feels like against this revamped lineup right here, I want to almost roll with the run line here on the Mets. I just don't know if they can be trusted in that role, even against this team. So give me the Mets team total over here going up against Whisenhunt in this one. I don't want to worry about the Giants here right now and from what we've seen. So give me the Mets here, team total over on Sunday.
Headed on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? San Francisco or the Mets?
Yeah, I like the Mets. I like a lot of runs being scored in this one as well, but I like the Mets here. I'll take the Mets -1 money line and run line. Montas, you mentioned, hasn't been great. He's having a rough season, just coming off a rough start as well. But definitely the more experienced starter here, and I don't think. I like the Mets lineup better myself too. Not that the Giants is terrible by any means, but I'm just backing the Mets here. So give me the New York Mets again on the -1 in this one. And I like all of these looks. I like the over, the team total over, and the Mets just to get the job done as well.
Hey, that wraps it up for Sunday's action. As always, let us know in the comment section below what you think of the 3 games we covered today. Or, hey, let us know what your best bet is, the one that you love the most. Definitely don't mind hearing from you. We'll interact with you as well in the comment section. Appreciate y'all. And before we head on out, let's do a quick little recap of Sunday's games. First game we looked at, we got the Dodgers taking on Tampa Bay. Enjoy the game, Al. Should be a good one there for you. And, hey, think the money line and the run line with the Dodgers, known as the Al special in that one. And then we got Ramon's game up, and he likes Minnesota taking on the Guardians. Ramon says, grab the Guardians here in this one on Sunday. And then we got the game that I like, San Francisco and the Mets. Lots of runs in this one. Grab the over. I think we get to double digits. So maybe if you can find an extendo, take it over. Because I think this thing comes in 8.5. I think we get to double digits run-wise in that one. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's finish off the weekend strong and do what we always do here. And that is cover the spread.
Cover the spread.